Welcome back, Ethan.
Hi.
How you've been in the last few minutes since we recorded the first half?
A little bit sweaty.
Done anything new and exciting?
Yeah.
Cool. That sounds nice. You should tell me about it sometime, but
Okay, I
not
will.
right now.
Oh. Okay.
Because
Okay.
it's the second half, and I've got a whole bunch of guys knocked out, which is bad.
Well,
And 7 Cent Nickel has, as far as I can remember, a full team. Though he's down a Saurus and a good Skink.
Yep.
But that means he's still got a whole bunch of strength on the team. And there's been a riot. So rather than starting at turn 9, we start at turn 10. But that's not too bad, really, for me, because I can either try and tie it, depending on how this drive goes, or I can rush through and try and then score on, assuming I do score, try and win by doing a quick touchdown and then stealing the ball from it.
Yeah.
But first we're gonna clear out the point right here. So I really don't like that cKnoor. He's not the biggest threat, I wouldn't say, in this match or in lizardman gaming in general. I'm much more scared of the speedy Sauruses, since there are so many of them.
Yeah.
Than the Crocs. Oh, and I
just smashed up a skink.
yeah, well, you know.
It happens.
Yeah. What are you gonna do about it?
It's part of the plan.
Yeah, to make an omelette, you need a frying pan.
Yeah, that's true. The Crocs are they're Saurus, but with a nega trait.
Yeah.
And a big tail. But because they can't have block, it means on a skilled team, like high levels, they are just not really that scary anymore.
No. I mean, it's always good to have a big guy for extra strength, but he's nowhere near as versatile or as useful as a good, quick strength 4 guy with no nega trait. I mean, if you have a strength 5 guy with no nega trait, it's even better. But most of the strength 5 guys without nega traits, like out of the box, that don't get strength increases, like the mummies, have really low movement, so you can usually run away from them.
Yep. And that was a change. Mummies don't have access to general skills anymore now either, except on a block. On a double, I mean.
Oh, what jerks?
Yep. They can't have general anymore. Don't get block.
But that means they're less awesome.
Yeah. They're still really good because they're big guys with no nega trait.
Yeah, but oh, I'm all sad now.
They just get frenzy.
Yeah.
No.
Here once again you can see I'm gonna blame it on me being a bit rusty, but it's just, I mean, it's actually kind of bad playing on my part.
You didn't count the squares.
Yeah, had I made a proper tackle zone right there, that wouldn't have happened as easily. And that was just inviting 7 Cent to run down and blitz.
That's actually really far. Like when you look at it.
Yeah.
That's a big distance for a strength 4 player.
Yeah.
To cover.
Yeah. Oh, and in case you missed it, the cKnoor boneheaded, which I thought was really nice.
Oh yeah, he's sunbathing. Yeah, I guess mummies get cKnoor now instead, and you blitz with them a whole 2 squares.
Sweet. That's awesome. Want to tell me what cKnoor does?
It's like block, but only when you blitz. You turn both downs into shoves.
Yeah.
And they can't use fend and stuff. They can't use any special abilities. They just go.
for the longest time while I was playing this, I was like, hell yeah, I'm gonna crowd surf number 11 with Mr. Fister number 2, and then I realized that no, because I think number 11 has sidestep.
Yeah. Can't do shit to a skink with sidestep.
Yeah. And
Except
like,
make him go behind you all the time. You punch him so hard, he just goes up in the air and then behind you, I guess.
And so I'm thinking here. I want to get out of the tackle zones. The easiest way to do that is to blitz the Saurus and knock him down, so that he can then shove Set.
Yeah.
So that's my plan, which worked out marvelously. Not even with the reroll, but there you go.
But hey, now you're away from that naughty skink.
Yeah. All that naughty skink has to do is dodge away. So I decided to put some extra strength right there.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm right here. I'm in a pretty good position up until that point.
Like, his team doesn't... Like, they're fast, we keep saying they're fast, but they're not so fast that they can all get over there. Well, the skinks can, because they can be anywhere. Yeah. But the big, scary guys can't.
Yeah. And here we see, again, one of the advantages of the lizardman team, if you play them right, which I would say 7 is. Having even faster skinks means you can take out assists. Like, he shouldn't have had the skink not been there, it would have been a 1-die block.
Yeah.
And that wouldn't have been as good for him. But if you have quick skinks, you can just run in, stand next to a guy, and remove an assist. Which in many cases is really, 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 and so forth, helpful.
Yeah, that's what skinks are for. They're for scoring and being very irritating by taking away assists or giving assists in really weird places.
Yep.
Because they can just roll through all the tackle zones with stunting. But the Croxivore is still sleeping right now.
Oh, and I haven't mentioned this because it's not actually game. Ow!
He's okay.
Yeah, but he's the best.
Yeah,
he's the bestest. He needs to be on there. He needs to be on the pit.
He really does need to be there right now.
This is like this is a war of attrition. I'm not winning. But as I was saying, this is me and 7 Cent had real issues with. Well, it was mostly my fault, to be honest. But this is our 3rd attempt at the game, at this match in particular, and the first 2 had really cool like new stadiums. Like, I think one was in North Stadium and one was on like a big ship.
Yeah.
And they were like really cool. You're like, if you watch when you watch the intro cinematics, you're like, wow, they've actually Cyanide made some effort. This is really cool. Like, kind of like playing on here. And then when we finally get it working, we get this, which is like just the regular
old
dirt arena. It's like, yeah, new game, new arenas, but let's play on an old one, or one very similar to an old one.
Fucking dodge.
Yeah. I mean, some might object to me blitzing the skink, but I still, at this point, feel like my biggest threat is the skinks, and I want to try and knock as many out as possible, because if I manage to knock them all out, even though I'm at a disadvantage, 7 Cent is going to have a real problem picking up the ball.
Yeah, and he's not going to score again.
Yeah. So hopefully that means I can pick up the ball and run away. So at least, I mean, like, tie the game, since at this point, I want to have more players on the pitch. but they're all getting badly hurt and stuff like that, so I'm not going to get that many back in.
You eating that crunchy lettuce.
It's not. It's actually a dumlet.
Yeah, like that's a real word.
It's not. It's a name.
You.
It's really good. I'd give you some, but you're not here.
Okay. It's the thought that counts, though.
Thanks.
Actually, in a much better position. At the start of this turn, yeah, there's skinks everywhere, but you got rid of the one that was in the middle.
Mm-hmm. I did.
And you guys are doing okay up there.
I'm really worried about our number 2.
Yeah.
Mr. the Fister. Since he has friends, he had to follow up after blocking the skink.
Yeah, that's one of the things that you like. Knowing when to follow up and when not to is really important.
Mm-hmm.
And generally, when they've got sidestep, you generally don't want to follow up because you end up in really weird places.
Yeah.
But Frenzy, it's good.
Yeah, we should give him Stand Firm next, if he survives.
Damn, maybe we should. That would certainly stop him from getting crowd surfed.
Yeah, I mean, he's not even putting up a fight. He's just laying there.
I'm the guy on the right. I've got really good suspenders on. And puffy trousers. Check me out. What? And here comes a skink.
Nope.
There goes the skink.
Yeah. Ah! All I have to do now is get rid of 3 Sauruses with a Chaos Warrior and 2 Beastmen. Should be easy peasy.
That is easy peasy. If, like, they could do multiple things a turn, then
yeah,
we're all in a line together and slowly just swept up and chuffed everybody out.
But hey, at least the skink got KO'd, so he's down to 2 skinks. So at least that's going my way.
Yeah, apart from he only needs 2.
Hey.
That's good though.
Yeah.
Take everything you can get.
So I'm gonna punch that guy. And then move him up. I'm trying to decide, do I want to set him free so I can punch the cKnoor with the 1-die block or not? I decided not to.
Nope, that's a good choice.
Instead I'm gonna do this.
Yep, I was going to say, good plan here would be shove him onto the ball. Maybe get it thrown somewhere, but then I remembered the skinks can go everywhere much faster than you can, so you're better off not.
That was actually my plan from the get-go, but I realized the same thing. I don't have anyone anywhere else that can pick up the ball.
Fucking skinks.
But at least I have set.
I hate it when you go for it. Makes me feel ill. But hey, you did it.
Yeah, and I've got
2
rerolls.
beastmen, and you're all safe. Until they stand up.
Yeah, but why would they do that?
Because he's got pep.
Ow.
And the worst place the ball could have ended up.
Yeah.
Yep, look at this little prick. Oh, I love skinks.
They're good, aren't they?
It's really weird because they're really fast, but they are really shit.
Yeah.
Really. But they just manage.
That's just insulting.
Yeah. Yeah, that is.
He managed to run in and pick it up with the Saurus. He's not supposed to do that.
Hey.
That's not supposed to work.
That just reminded me when we was trying to sort out your crashing issues.
Yeah.
And I had a zombie and he caught an intercept. He's like, yep, I'm gonna catch this ball. Don't mind me. That was good.
That was good.
It's obviously not been your week for low agility people handling the ball.
No, it hasn't.
I'm not really sure what to think about this though. Is this showing that the Changers have got a problem with a big strong team? Or do they have problems with a team that's really fast? Or do they just have problems?
I want to say they just have problems, but I'm not sure, to be honest. I think it's a combination of me. At this point, I know I'm decent at Blood Bowl, but to be decent at Blood Bowl, you actually need to keep playing at least a few games a week, or at least one game a week, and you need to play versatile games, and you should probably be playing with different teams, just so you're up to scratch with the mechanic of each team.
Yeah.
Like, the best way to defeat a lizardman team is to know that they're fast and they like to do this because you've played that type of Blood Bowl before.
Yeah.
So then you can easily counter it. I haven't played lizardman.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever known you to play lizardman ever.
No, I don't like them. I don't like the team. I don't think it's fun to play. I mean, I understand why other people like to play them. It's just that I'm not a fan of it.
The biggest criticism I've known for not liking to play as them is everyone goes for the skinks. When your skinks are out, it's incredibly frustrating to not have anyone that can do anything with the ball.
Yeah.
And you're just kind of left floundering.
Yeah. I think my main reason for not liking them is because they don't have a passing game.
Yeah, you do like Pro Elves.
I'm fucking awesome at Pro Elves. I'm really, really good. But regardless, I think it's a combination of me being inexperienced and actually I think that's it. I haven't played lizardmen enough as a team, and I haven't played against enough lizardmen at this level.
Yeah.
To know what to expect and how to effectively counter it.
Yeah. Yep. No, that makes sense. It's one thing to go, oh yeah, you can take out the skinks, and then you're done. But then you get to this sort of level, and there's guys with block and break tackle, and some of the skinks might have block as well, and there's sidestep and
Sauruses that pick up the ball
twice.
Yeah.
And it's okay, you fell over.
Yeah, you'd think that, wouldn't you?
Hey, that's a good animation though.
Yeah, it is.
I like that. I like the hacker, that's good.
I like him just running there in place for a while.
That's the best way to not fall over. Run on the spot like that.
Like, yeah.
That's a beat up team though, let's be fair.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like, I mean, I'm complaining about not having many players, which I don't, but at least he doesn't have that many either.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got 5 in the in the casualty box.
And I know you do love to win. You like to see the score be higher.
Yeah. Which is like, this is where I don't want to be. Like right now, I'm like, well,
two tens.
I can't win at this point, but I can at least try and get 1 touchdown. Just to show that I can, which would be nice. But I know that he's fast. So I'm not really sure. Like, I think that's the main reason. I'm not sure what the best course of attack is for a 2-turn touchdown. Because had it been like a human team or an orc team, I would have just ran in and got a small cage if you
squares
in.
Yeah.
But that's not that's not really going to work here because he's controlling the backfield very, very well. And he can easily reach me, like, anywhere.
It's been a good game. It hasn't gone the Changer's way, but and also the Saurus picked up the ball twice, but he's good at lizardmen, it seems.
Yeah, either I would argue that 7cent is the best lizardman player ever. But
is he the best in the world, and that's why you couldn't beat him because he's the best at lizardmen?
That is my that's pretty much it.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
I mean, I don't want to brag on his behalf or anything, but he's really, 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 really good. Okay.
He's won trophies for it.
Yeah.
He's got them on his shelf.
Yeah. When people say, you know that one guy that played Lizardman, that they mean him. And I'm sure that's true.
I'm nodding. You can't see, but I am.
Yeah. But hey, at least we got set, and he managed to make one complete pass this game.
Yeah, he did.
And I mean, I still got 2 rerolls, which is nice.
Look at that.
Yeah, look at Set being
he's
useful.
Nice little killed.
Yeah, and he's making good passes too.
Yeah, strong arm.
Yeah, all he needs now is accurate.
Nah.
Now I need to count squares. Is why I'm doing that. And try to figure out where I need to be. And also, here's one of my... I think the mistake I make this drive is that if you look at the rightest and the leftist Sauruses, number 3 and number 1. Number 3 has break tackle. Number 1 hasn't. Number 1 has mighty blow and block. And for some reason I decided that mighty blow and block was much more scary than break tackle. Which of course on a Saurus isn't true. And it's not remotely true actually. So I should have just... I should have gone on the other side.
Like how you always do in every game.
No, I always go on this side.
You always go on the left side.
Yeah, but not in Cyanide I don't.
Yeah.
Or do I?
Yeah.
I mean, I do have a few videos I could look at.
Always go on the left. Always.
No.
And then this one time you went on the right and you...
Are you sure?
Yeah. See, this is like your Hug and Gorm reveal to me. You just blown our minds.
Yeah, so at this point I'm like, fuck. But then I realize...
You can punch the shit out of some guys.
I can punch the shit out of some guys, but I don't want to do that. Yet. I'm going to take a beating first. And I've got an apothecary. I mean, I might as well. What's he going to do?
Nothing can happen in that last turn, right?
Exactly.
This is why you were like, no, sometimes you want to do that. Because I said, no, I'm still sticking with what I said earlier. You're an idiot.
Wait, are you saying that I brought up something earlier in the commentary just for the fact that it might happen later?
Yeah.
Well, I would never do anything like that.
Well, you're watching these for the first time too.
I am. I haven't seen myself play this yet, so
Yeah.
I'm really confused why I'm not winning. I mean, it's really odd, let's be honest. But yeah, I mean, I could punch a few guys, but I'd rather try and score.
If you shove that guy out the way, pretty good, cool run-ins. Could score. Maybe.
Yeah, if I push the Fister, he can actually reach the end zone. So I just need to dodge away from a Prancer Tail, which, as you know, is no big deal.
It's no big deal, no. Not with a Chaos Warrior. It happens all the time.
Yeah. And then I need to punch that guy and knock him down, which apparently wasn't possible.
But, hey, getting closer now. You just got to make some good dodgies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it's not like it's hard or anything. So yeah, I managed to push that guy away, which means that Ragnar, number 10, of course.
Yes, come on, Ragnar.
I'm not going to say anything now.
I'm actually like biting my hands because I'm so worried that Ragnar's going to fuck it up. Because he's never fucked anything up. It's always been people being mean to him.
That is true.
Oh shit. Oh, are you forcing it to be a pass, or are you handing it off?
I'm handing it over.
Making sure. Yeah. Damn, critical successes on every step. Ragnar, you're the king. You deserve 50 SPP.
Yeah.
Damn, this is really tense. This is like crazy tense. Damn.
See?
Oh, Jesus Christ! That's one of the least bullshit things I've ever seen you do, and that was still pretty bullshit.
I am so pleased I managed to do that. You don't even believe. I'm like, fuck, I fucked that up. There's no way I can score now. And I'm like, oh, but there's a really, really, really slim chance.
And you took it, and it worked.
Yeah. Now all I have to do is survive.
You can do it.
Yeah, but I mean, it turns out, and I've learned this from experience, that if you score on a guy on your last turn and he has one turn left, he has a tendency to punch the shit out of your guys.
Yeah, and he's got 2 skinks, so he could probably even... Oh, he's got 3 skinks, he could probably even score as well.
Yeah, being really, really vengeful.
Damn, so many rerolls, you can't even use them all.
Yeah, also, note that I said earlier that but I still have 2 rerolls. I didn't use a reroll on that one turn.
You didn't.
I didn't need to.
Like, I could see that you were thinking about it on that block where you only shoved him.
Yeah.
When you were doing the push, but... And after I said I hated you going for it. Oh, Jesus, Ragnar, and he's got no SPP from that.
Of course not.
He facilitated a not quite game-winning or game-equalising play. But... Oh, poor Ragnar. And the cow's been out for a really long time.
Yeah.
Because he was hurt.
He was badly hurt. Luckily, no one else has gotten hurt yet. I mean, other than badly hurt. Which is nice.
That's what you want to see. That's not what you want to see.
Nope.
Nope.
That's definitely not what you want to see.
Nothing can happen on that last turn.
Yeah.
Nothing. Oh, 1 point in armor's not bad. Like, it's pretty bad, but he's got 9. So now he's down to 8. And that's average. And he's still got big strength, so... Yeah, it's not as bad as like having it on a beast man or...
No, but I mean, we got a ton of cash. We could buy a new one. A better one.
A nice shiny one that's not got a dent in and hasn't been eaten by the dog.
Yeah.
I don't know. Here's Kozilek, your favourite.
No!
You said earlier.
Yeah. No, but you said set. I'm confused now.
You said, which one's my favourite? And I said Kozilek, and you went, yeah, I love him. Emptying the stadium, not unloading.
Yeah, I know. It's like the best improvement. Also, apparently this was an awesome game because it got 19 out of 20.
Yeah, it was. Loads of people got beat up and hurt, and there was loads of cool stuff going on, and there were big passes.
Yeah, but I lost fan factor. That's not cool.
Well, it's the first time in the entire thing.
No, it's the second time, I think. Never mind. Let's see who got it. Oh! That means nothing though, but still. Yeah. Good. And that guy.
Fuck that guy.
I hate him so much.